Welcome to Gaming with Scott presents Marvel Superheroes. Join us each week as our intrepid heroes follow a path of adventure and attempt to save the world and each other from the dangers of the universe. Starring Martin Davis, Josh Elliott, John Garlick, Josh Jackson, and Rico Suarez, with me, Scott Troiano, running the table as the judge. Epic adventure and titanic struggles await you beyond this music. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am here with Marty, Rico,
Yo.
and Josh.
I'm so glad Marty came today.
Me too.
Yes.
So where were we in our last episode? I do believe you guys had not been traveling very far or very... Well, I mean, I guess I would say very far. However, you find yourself somewhere new. Where are we again?
I forget the name of the planet, but they
Marketplace.
capture people with powers. And
Did you have the name of the planet again?
No, I just said the marketplace. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah,
what
the
it's called.
bazaar.
Okay. I'm sorry. Keep going, Rico. I interrupted.
And they absorb our powers with these stones or batteries, and we find ourselves penniless, jobless, essentially powerless on a planet we know nothing about that the Arkanoids won't even come to.
It's a small planet.
It's actually a
Well.
good synopsis, actually.
That's a very good synopsis.
It's a very small planet.
Very efficient.
What makes you say the planet is small?
Because the way you described it,
I didn't say small.
the way that the way the horizon was.
The horizon goes on forever, bro.
Yeah,
Doesn't matter
you
how
said
big
it was a
anything is.
round, very rounded horizon, which means that the planet is small.
Damn your science. Carry on.
So we had those communicators.
Communicators put in. We're penniless. We got to figure out
20.
how to get information.
We're 20 in debt each.
20 Drocket.
Yeah, so
debt.
we're
20 Drax.
Drax. So
Apiece.
we're 60 in total. So we decided that we're going to split up and go and try to earn a wage honestly in different areas.
Who's going
Yeah,
first?
man.
Yeah, who's
We're
going
going to go
first?
live in the Bronze Age
Boom.
without our powers, and we're going to have fun with it.
Yep. All right. So, you guys had just finished up with the lady that was giving out the papers and giving you the translator.
Yep, the translator.
The translators. And you said translators. I thought you said communicators. I thought you meant that were the ones that were giving you back on Earth. You've
sorry.
been at least a little while in the Phantom Zone. Those are dead.
Uh-huh.
Thank goodness there's no robot characters.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, that's pretty good.
Do you have an outlet?
Yeah.
That's, yeah.
Yeah. So where are you going? What are you doing?
Well, it was your idea first. What are you doing?
Yeah.
Well, they probably have a potion maker or alchemist here. Because based on the type of society it is, they would probably brew medicines and use medicinal herbs that way. Also, he's probably going to be old and crazy, which means he's probably going to have the most reliable information on the source of the batteries.
Because old and crazy equals reliable.
Well,
I mean, Merlin was pretty nuts, and King Arthur trusted him pretty instinctively.
well, he was only pretty nuts talking about this side of the timeline, I would think. But anyhow. But no, I know you mean when you're like, cell phone in the 1830s. You're what? Never mind.
No.
Crazy. He's just talking to himself.
Yep.
Walking around
Nuts.
in his room talking to himself.
So that's what Tyler's going to go do.
Okay. Where are you going first? You're basically in a short branch off of the main circle through the middle of the village.
Bizarre.
I'm going to ask whatever shop is to the right of me.
Okay. There's a small flower stand.
Yeah. I'm going to ask if there is a potion maker or brew maker or alchemist in the city. I'm looking for work.
And he says, well, there's only one of those. His name's Elzan. Go over 2 spokes, go all the way out to the end.
All right, thank you. That was very helpful. I'm going to go down 2 spokes. Down
And he
to
goes,
the very end. I
1 Drax.
How many?
1?
I don't have any Drax.
what the heck are you doing asking me to help you find wherever you were going?
I'm new here. Like, brand new. Just landed here today.
Then let me give you a Drax worth of free advice. Don't ask people to do stuff if you can't pay them immediately, at least something. Trust me, you'll get in trouble.
Hey, rule the road.
So we'll take anything in trade?
No, I want
just
Drax.
Okay. Why are you one Drax?
No, don't worry about it. Go, do whatever you're doing.
All right. More in debt. We just got here.
Literally 10 seconds
Welcome
into
to
the
America.
adventure.
Welcome to
Yeah. We
Draxville.
met my people.
Remember that? You don't got to ruin it for me, Marty. Okay, go ahead. If I'm gonna, no, that's where you jump. Don't jump out and yell "Enchantress" anymore. Remember that part? Go ahead.
I'm going to go down the 2 spokes down to the end to Elzan's hut. I presume. Is a shop? Is there a shop facing? Is there a sign?
No.
Oh. Well, I'm going to knock on the door then.
Okay. You hear some rummaging.
Watch out, you're going to lose another Drax.
Mr. Elzan?
What? That son of a bitch. He sent you here, didn't he?
No, I actually came looking for work.
And the door opens, and it's a teenaged kid. And he goes, "Work? Get the hell up. Tell that stupid flower peddler he does this again, I'm going to come up there and beat his ass."
I owe the flower peddler 1 drop because he gave me the information where he lived.
Oh, yeah, well, this isn't where he lives. Slam.
Is there a window?
To the place you just knocked at?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it shuttered up? Oh.
Yep.
Inside or outside are the shutters?
Outside.
I'm going to open up the shutter.
Okay, you open up. You open up the shutter. They're shuttered on the inside as well. You look around, and this almost seems like it might be a seedy, perhaps not as pleasant spoke as 2 spokes down. You sort of hear movement before you see anything.
There's a mansion in there, bro. You need to break in.
I'm not breaking into Elzon's hut.
I would just knock at the door. Though.
Yeah, I'm just going to knock at the door again.
Go away. Go back to the flower guy.
No, I'd really like to help you and work for you in whatever capacity that you may need.
Don't need anything.
Is there a handle on the door?
Yes.
Is it locked?
Yes.
What's the door made out of?
Looks like wood.
I'm going to put my finger into the door and start carving out the lock. Because I'm dark energy.
Yep.
And that should sear through the wood.
You push your finger into the wood after some pretty hefty. I mean, it's almost like you're pushing it through solid metal. Ooh. I mean, it's wood. It's weird. It's the densest material you've ever... Right. Might as well be ironwood. It's the densest material you've ever cut through.
How long will it take me to cut through it?
Well, not the densest material. I'm sorry. The densest wood you've ever cut through.
How long will it take me to cut through it? With constant pressure applied.
8 seconds tops.
Okay.
And it's going to be relatively quick, but it's not going to be
But it's not
what
gonna
you
be
thought it...
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden...
Like how I normally am.
Yeah, very good.
All right. Well, I'm going to cut the door, or the handle and lock off of the door.
Pulling a Zelda.
Are we all there, by the way, or did you go by, are we all going off on our separate?
I don't know, did you guys come with me?
We're all going off on our separate.
Okay, so it's just you.
Why don't you break some clay pots while you're at it? Jeez.
I didn't see if there were any. Maybe found a couple hidden drops.
Hiss on the door first.
There's a key!
That's
Is there a word you wanted to pick for that particular... How would you best describe that scenario that you're describing, Marty?
Pulling a Zelda.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to use the word side quest and have me slap you one.
No, he's pulling a Zelda. It's like, hey, what do you got? Pick that up.
Like Elder Scrolls, really.
Yeah.
Oh, that's neither here nor there.
Okay,
So-
door opens.
All right, then I'm going to push the door open and walk in.
Okay. A young lady screams from the other side of the main entry room.
Elzan?
Look, it's not. This is you. You went the wrong way. He sent you the opposite direction. It's not 2 spokes this way. It's 2 spokes that way. Now, you've cut through my door. I'm going to have that repaired. Can you please leave before I call the constabulary?
Sure. Sorry about your door. And I'll walk out and try and close it, slam it.
It slams and kind of
Opens back up. And then I'll go down the other way to look for the shack. Maybe I took a wrong turn.
A different alchemist.
You come up and go 1, 2, and then back to your original spoke?
Yeah.
And then keep going 2 more? 1, 2?
Yep. Another
Okay.
2.
You're walking by and the flower goes, yeah, 2 the other way.
You owe him a door. He wanted me to let you know that. And then I'm going to walk.
You owe me a Drax.
I'm going to walk the other way.
Okay. You walk 2.
Here's a Drax worth of free information. You owe him a new door.
Dead
walk-
cleared, though.
Dead cleared, though. You walk 2 spokes up. You go down. The neighborhood is getting noticeably nicer, noticeably better. And... Yes? Standard of living's going up. Architecture standards are going up. The whole thing. It just seems like as you radiate further out... The
Are there
ends-
signs?
No.
No signs?
No
No
signs.
doors or anything?
None.
I was going to say German Church Road. Guy in on
East side of North.
Yeah.
So it's getting nicer in this neighborhood.
It is. And there is one, you come to a cul-de-sac, but there is obviously one house. There's like the houses that would be on the corner of the cul-de-sac, and they kind of branch this way a little bit. But there's one house type. You went through market area, you went through some regular street, and at the end of the spoke, you're now in somewhere that's obviously housing. It's like suburb-ish, as opposed to downtown, village, gritty. For this place, for this level of, there is stone, but there is thatch. I mean, it's over here. This is the house at the end of this street.
I wonder if that's Elzan's house.
Could be.
So I guess I'll go, is there a doorbell? Probably not a doorbell. This isn't. Yeah, this
It's a nicer house, but not a doorbell.
I'm going to knock on the door. Knock, 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 knock.
Expect so much.
I know, right? It's not technologically better. I mean, it's just nicer cobble and trap houses. Stone. and
Better
mud.
stone.
Yeah.
Better stone. Maybe some masonry. Better stone.
Yeah.
Just built
Mortar is not made
stone.
with excrement, but actual, like...
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, it depends on what you ate, maybe.
And there's no... You wait about the length of time that these two have been jackwagoning while waiting for your answer to the doorbell. Knock, knock, knock. There is no answer, but you hear the house that would be on this corner of the opening is... You hear a door open and then close real quick.
Oh. Well, I want to go to that house.
Okay.
Is there a window?
No. Not
No
on
windows?
not on this side.
Oh.
There are 2 on each side. Seems odd. So
Can I try and peek in one of the windows if I go around the other side of the house? Yeah, to peek in. What's in there? House stuff?
house stuff and somebody at the door that then you notice that and then close it again.
Oh. Well, I'm going to knock on the window. Tink, tink, tink. Wait, is there a window?
You're looking at it.
Yeah.
Shutters.
Shutters?
What other-
Yeah, there's
The
shutters.
side of, even if there's not glass,
Yeah.
there's, She jumps, opens the door, and steps out on the front porch.
Oh.
Closes the door.
Is she still on the front porch?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to go around to the front porch.
Okay, she goes, can I help you? Middle-aged, kind of heavier set. Can I help you?
Yes, I'm looking for Master Elzan. I'm here to work with him, to offer my services.
Oh, are you new?
Very.
Okay. So he's not here right now. He went off on one of his expeditions to gather things from the farther reaches of the surrounding area, and he's not back yet. He's not due back for another 2 days.
All right. Thank you. I'll be back in 2 days. My name is Tyler Freeborn.
Okay. I'm Samantha.
Thank you, Samantha. And then I'm gonna go back to the market square to meet up with these two guys.
Okay. Marty, where are you going? What you doing?
Do they have any mining companies or camps
Where are you asking?
in the bazaar?
Rico goes off 2 spokes that direction. You're standing next to a flour guy and a shoemaker.
Let me go to the shoemaker.
Can I go to the flour guy?
No.
Inflation. He wants 2 drops for information.
Right.
That's why everybody goes to the flower guy.
Well, I figured that the shoe guy would have more contact with miners, if there were any, than a flour guy.
Absolutely.
So,
Okay. You come up to the cobbler.
Mhm.
What can I help you with? What do you need?
do you know of any mining, any work that needs to be done?
Mining? Not a lot of that. We have some pig iron bog, but no, we don't mine much.
Do you have any work that needs to be done?
You knew?
Yeah.
There's a guy that you might want to look into. Go 2 spokes down that way to the left. A guy named Elzan. He's pointing you the opposite direction from the flower guy.
So, in the correct direction, then.
You wouldn't know.
Would you?
Well,
Which correct direction?
Such a medic.
The one I gave to him, or he's pointing in a direction?
and I'm going to point in the same direction. This way, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Well, thank you. And I trust you to not lead me into a trap.
Oh, no, of course I wouldn't. You asked for Elzan, right?
Elzan, right?
Yeah.
All right.
That way.
So I'm going to go.
Okay. You go 2 doors down.
Mm-hmm. What's it look like?
You come down a street where it's getting obviously better and better in the quality of homes.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not going there again. You come out to an open area that's kind of like a cul-de-sac, but probably not as big. There's a large house at the end of the street that is obviously the house at the end of the street.
The house.
Last house on the left. All right. So I'm going to walk up to it, knock on the door.
Okay. Sorry it's taking so long to get around to you. I just thought I'd...
You're fine.
And about that long, nobody answers the door before you wait enough to go, okay, it's not just a quiet house.
So I'm going to walk around the perimeter of the house, see if there's anyone obviously available.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be a presence inside the house. There's windows on the sides, windows in the front even, and through peering through, there's various rooms on the inside. This is obviously there's partition. You can't see them all, but you make your way around the bottom. There's obviously nobody on the bottom floor.
No one home at all.
Not that you're aware of down here.
All right. I'll go back to the front door, knock on it again.
Okay. You hear a door open and then close quickly on the house that would be on this corner of the cul-de-sac, like before it goes back into the regular
I
row of
go
homes.
across there and I knock on the door.
Yes?
Do you know where Elzan is?
What do you need him for?
Looking for work.
Oh. He's actually out doing a trip, picking up items around the forest nearby here, but he's not scheduled to be back for 2 more days.
Is there anywhere I can meet him before he gets back?
Are you new?
Yep.
Yeah, probably not somewhere that you would meet up with him that you would know. And I wouldn't want to send you off in the forest and then you guys cross paths and it not... I wouldn't want to do that to you.
Oh, he's pretty formidable.
I'm sorry?
Formidable. Is he a warrior? Elzan.
I'm not really going to speak about Mr. Elzan because he'll be back in 2 days.
So he's fearsome then.
Yes.
Man worthy of respect.
I've got to go back inside, and she goes in and closes the door.
Okay.
Where are you going now?
I'm going to sit on the porch.
Whose porch?
The porch I'm standing on.
Her porch?
Uh-huh.
Okay. About 3 minutes later, you haven't left. She opens the door and goes, "You need to get out of here. Go. Get away." And closes the door.
This is stalking.
I'm going to wait till she opens the door again and then ask her why.
And you say, you try to cut her off. I mean, you cut her off before she speaks. She goes, "Oh." And you go, "Why?"
Why?
Because you have to go.
What will happen if I don't?
Bad things. Go.
To who?
Me. Closes the door.
Oh. So I'm going to go down to the end of the drive, and then I'm going to sit right there and wait. Away from the property. Off of the property. And sit and wait.
Okay. Are you waiting closer to her house or closer to Elzan's house?
In between houses, like square middle, just sit.
Okay. You're about 2.5, no, more like 5.5 minutes, and you hear something move behind her house. Out of the corner of your eye, you think you see, roll me a psyche feat.
Woo! Wow. I should not have given Marty those
99
dice.
on 100.
Yipes. Okay.
Psyche the hell out of that.
It wasn't a perfect match, so it's probably not what you think it is, but it looked like Blink was behind her house. Fully restored, fully alive. Like, not all purple.
I'm dead.
Not like purple
Dead
all the way to
wrong.
albino. Not
Yeah.
like somewhere, yeah.
I'm,
You're sprinting?
yeah.
Okay. You round the corner and run through something. It's almost like a beaded curtain of water. It wasn't... You turn around and...
It's somebody's chamber pot from the second floor.
Oh, God.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh, shit.
Oh, I got a mouth. Oh, I got a mouth.
It might have been
Yeah.
something poured from above. You're not exactly sure. And then the windows, the shutters slam shut.
You want to go knock on the door?
Housekeeping.
Front, back.
Back.
There is a back door. Yes?
Are you Elzan?
No. Go away.
Oh, it's the
Same
same
girl.
woman? Well,
Same
you
woman.
should have told me that.
Oh, okay. I thought it's like it's the same house. Same woman.
Well, okay,
away.
instead of that, then I will instead say, I just saw a woman of which I know, but is impossible to be here, and she ran back here, and I feel I might have ran through her in like a liquid form.
What are you talking about?
I don't know. This is only what happened, so I'm just telling you what happened.
So,
And
see,
do you know anything about that?
bad things will happen to you, too. You need to leave.
Go where?
Anywhere else. Go back to the market. Wait. He'll come back.
Okay. Now I go back to the market. I sit and I wait. At the edge of the market, and I just sit down. Cross-legged. Wait.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're 2-3 houses up. Off to your left.
Okay.
There's a guy sitting on the front porch. Looks like he is a little over middle-aged, but he's sitting on a porch on a rocking chair. He goes, you looking for Elzan?
Yep.
Why are you looking for Elzan?
Work.
Yeah, but you want Elzan's work?
I want work. Do you have work?
You're new, right?
Yes.
Okay. Come on in. He gets up, opens the door, and ushers you in the front.
Does he look trustworthy?
Well, how would you define that for
Yeah,
a planet full of people that are...
On a stat.
If we're talking 1 to 10, 1 being Boy Scout and 10 being he just killed your mother.
On a stat that I can roll and achieve.
You're
Well, I mean, again...
You had to ask the question, you're screwed.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead and roll that stat.
Is that a hunt? Is that, what is this? Is that a 4? Or is that a...
Yes, that's a 4.
Just 4? Yeah. I bombed the crap. He's the most trustworthy guy I have ever seen in my life.
Well, he doesn't look exactly untrustworthy, but he's not what you are used to when it comes to spit and polish.
Okay.
4.
That was
This
on
guy's like Hitler's right hand.
and left hand. Jesus.
Buddy? Oh, go ahead.
So, after you.
Okay. He goes in, holds the door for you.
I'll hold the door and let him go in.
Okay. Oh, no, he's inside. Like, he's waiting for you to come into the room.
I was making sure he doesn't stand behind me. Sorry.
No, he doesn't. You come in,
Yeah.
close the door, there's a fire, there's a window on the other side of the room. There's more than enough light to see by. There's a longer table with a bench down each side. Or actually, you notice the middles are a pair of benches. He says, come on in.
All right.
Why do you want Elzar's work?
Because I asked the cobbler if he knew of any work, and he said, go here.
Really?
Yeah.
So are you're willing to just kill people like that?
Is that the job?
Well, not always, but many a time, yeah.
Is there a better job?
Well, but being brand new, you can't necessarily... He stops, puts his hand in his pocket, pulls out a gem. The gem glows softly, and he goes, okay.
What was that?
That was just one of the stones.
Which is?
Just one of the stones.
Explain.
So you would be willing to kill your own kind?
I never said I would be willing to do any such thing.
You want Elzan's work, right?
I was looking for work.
Right, not his. You want his kind of work?
What kind of work do you have?
My son-in-law owns one of the stands in the bazaar. I don't have work.
Does he have work?
Maybe lift that box, tote that bale. Maybe. You don't want Elzan's work because if you're good at Elzan's work, he's going to put you to work.
Permanently?
No, I'll leave you to have conversations with your kind, and the rest of us will be fine.
So he thinks to enslave me. That is your testimony.
Oh no.
That is what you said.
No, he'll use you to enslave other people.
By enslaving me as a tool. These are your own words.
He says anybody's free to go whenever they want.
Yes.
He's got a right-hand man and a left-hand man, and normally they take a meeting with the guys that
hope-
want to leave before then.
I hope that word does not get around that you are talking this way about him.
Maybe I'm trying to help a new guy.
Maybe you're trying to take advantage of me.
Maybe I'm trying to see how much the jaw will waggle on the new guy.
Well, is that the only work available is either killing or...
Well, you can go around the market and ask the different folks.
That's what I was doing.
Oh. You started with Elzan's stall at the end of the street away from the bazaar?
That's where that was directed.
Ah, okay. Just checking. Okay.
You cannot fault me for diligence.
No, not at all. And he opens the door. And
Where's your son-in-law's stall?
it's, you go to the round in the middle and you go 2 spokes over. He sells flowers.
Okay. I want to go to the flower stall.
Okay.
It's always that flower guy.
Yeah.
You're walking down the short thing to the main spoke, and lo and behold, you run into him walking out from Elzan's place. Or from down at Elzan's place.
So I see him coming from there?
Yep.
Oh, were you sent there for work as well?
Yeah, I was looking for Elzon's.
You were at it. Apparently, you cannot wait there because things will happen.
So then, yeah, we have 2 days. We're not going to wait there.
It's killing people is the job.
Oh, is that all?
This from the hero.
Yeah. Right?
Processed it. Is it getting worse? I'm sorry.
It is.
I'll ask that later. Moving on.
It is getting worse. All right, well, let's go find something else to do for 2 days.
Maybe more work.
Yeah.
Where are you going? What are you doing?
I'm going to go back to the blacksmith.
Okay.
Back to the blacksmith.
Yep.
Okay, blacksmith's still there, working.
Just go up and say, I'm brand spanking new, need work to be able to survive. I'm strong. Can I work for you?
He looks you up and down and goes,
so strong.
You would set yourself on fire in a quick minute.
Do you have anything where I wouldn't set myself on fire or some way to train me where I wouldn't do that?
Oh, man.
No, wait, don't you have that the graphene?
You have graphene fur, bro.
Oh, yeah, I totally forgot about that.
When we were in space.
No,
yeah.
hold on, time out. Do I have that? I thought you said I was like bald because it burned off. Wasn't that true?
Well,
It doesn't burn off.
I don't think the
You're
graphene
already
fur-
growing a short stubble back
Oh,
of your fur.
I was like, no, sir, I'm fine. I can shave this. I'm good to go. This is a 5 o'clock shadow.
You say out of a wolf's maw, wolfish man's maw.
It's
5 o'clock shadow.
Snarl.
You didn't snarl at him?
Not this time.
No, it's New York style.
No, I'm just looking for work, and the kind
of...
of work you do, I think that I could learn something, I can make some quick money, which I need.
And when you set yourself on fire, I'm not responsible for it.
Agreed.
Would you be willing to take out insurance?
I'll chance it. I'll probably be okay.
No, insurance so that when you set your stupid self on fire, I get to collect against it for your injuries.
Will that get me a higher wage? You said it'll happen. You'd be hedging your bets.
Maybe.
I'll say yes if it gets me a higher drax per hour. Or day, or whatever the hell you people go by.
All right.
What are your dumb conversion rate?
Yeah.
I'll give you 3 dracs a day.
For insurance, shouldn't it be 4?
I was going to give you 1.
All right, better nothing. Shake his hand.
He shakes your paw like.
Yeah, just got.
Although there's a half second there where he's sizing up like, ooh, this could. that you would blacksmith well if given up. You put a hammer in that hand, you can put some dents and some metal. Is what I'm saying.
I don't swing that way, bro.
And he's like, I don't know what that means. Are you new?
Very.
Ah. So, how you been?
It's been hell. Want to get the hell
Why?
out. Well, because...
You don't like our fair village? It's not the greatest village you've ever been in?
I thought you were asking before I got to the village. Before I got to the village was hell. We had some guy on a skiff essentially attacking us, and we found out we can't use any of our powers.
What do you mean by powers?
Our natural God-given abilities.
Hey! Hey!
Our natural God-given abilities.
TM.
Trademark. And he goes, oh, okay.
I don't like being a battery for people. You know what I mean? Whole freedom thing gets thrown out the window.
And he kind of looks side-glanced left and right and goes, yeah, I guess I know what you mean. $3 a day, or 3 dracs a day. Come on back.
Okay.
Start tomorrow.
I can start right now if you want. I'm itching to go.
We'll start tomorrow.
So if I wanted to stay somewhere for the night, where should I go in your opinion?
Wow. Okay.
I'm brand new.
So
I got nothing.
Let's do this one. And he picks up a rod, pulls it out of the fire. The end is glowing light orange. He drops it on the ground. He goes, okay. Can you pick that up and hand it to me?
Yes, I could.
With your mouth.
Go ahead.
Do it with your mouth. Right your tail. Do it.
He picked it up with his hand.
It's endearing.
correct?
No, he picked it up with a set of tongs.
Just roll
Like, he
over.
took like 16, 18, 20-inch tongs that had the hinge way down here on the end so that you open this and it kind of opens those a little, and then reached in with the tongs and pulled the orange steel out, or orange metal, drops it on the rod,
Gotcha.
drops it on the floor. It begins to go from not cherry red. It's not cherry red. It's a dull orange. It goes from a dull orange to a darker orange to a dark cherry red to an almost.
Can I borrow
It's
your
getting cooler.
tongs? If this is an intelligence test, I hope that I'm winning.
And he hands you the tongs.
There you go.
Put it in the fire. Go over, stick it in the fire.
Yeah.
Goes, holds his hand out for the tongs. Okay, you passed the test.
Okay.
That is such a low bar.
Was that the bar?
No, not completely.
Okay.
But when you reach over a week from now, 2 weeks from now, and you're thinking, oh, I need to pick that hammer up, I got to pick up that.
Oh, and you burn your hand off.
Burn your hand. I will remind you, you passed that test.
That's fair. Hence the insurance.
Correct.
Makes sense.
Or you might not have asked politely to borrow my tongs and not made your own, not borrowed from someone else, not,
Where are your tongues?
And then I'd have punched your teeth down your throat, and I'd have had to collect on the insurance either way.
Fair enough.
Where are your tongues?
So my follow-up question is, I get a pair of tongs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Ah.
And he reaches over and pulls out what might as well have been 2 rods, about half the size of the one he dropped on the floor, put together, hammered, drilled with a rivet in. I mean, it's like squeaky, squeaky. I mean, they're only about a foot long. They're going to be a little closer to the fire, but they're thin and sort of chopstickish.
Chopsticks. Don't be a girl.
Wonderful craftsmanship. Thank you. I'll be back tomorrow.
Okay.
Any suggestions on where to stay, though? As I said, brand spanking new. I want to be able to survive the night.
Well, if you've got a Drax, you can stay at a place that's on the other side of the bazaar.
Nah, I couldn't ask you to do that. Never mind. I was going to ask you if you would.
You're right. You couldn't.
Understood.
Very good.
Mind if I crash on the floor here?
Probably.
All right. I'll be back in the morning.
Good call.
Yep.
He goes, all right, wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Test number 2.
Yeah.
And he reaches down on the floor and picks up another bar, about a foot, a little over a foot. Looks solid black. And he goes, take that one.
Yeah, he doesn't have a glove on or anything.
He's using the same pair of tongs he used to take the other one out of the fire. Picked that one up and goes, he's not wearing any gloves. It wasn't wearing any the last time.
All right, well, I'll take the makeshift tongs he gave me and try to take it from him.
Okay. Oh, you go take your pair of tongs and come over and take it out of his tongs?
He said it was mine. Yeah.
Okay. You run over. Goes, yeah, those are on-duty tongs, but we'll forgive that for now. Thank you. And you take it from him, and he goes, okay. Don't ruin the tongs.
Okay.
So bend it in half.
The tongs?
No.
Why would I do that to the tongs? I need these.
Correct.
Is that the second test?
Well, no. If you're going to hold it with the tongs, no. Bend the bar.
Oh. Why?
I want to see how strong you are. Gotta be a blacksmith, right?
Well, if it's...
Gotta have muscles, right? And he pulls up what is rather interestingly his left arm... Or, I'm sorry. You look to his left, your left, his right, is slightly smaller than his left in a way that you, once he holds them up, it's enough to notice. Like, to notice.
Are you a gambling man?
Not particularly.
Let's try this because I need a place to stay. Let's see who can bend this the most.
You don't want to do that.
Why?
Because you don't want to lose.
I just asked if you were a gambler.
Oh, I'm sorry. Sure. Go ahead. Tell me what your wager could be.
No, you just give me a Drax for the night to be able to get a bed. If I win. If not, I'll give you a free day's labor.
Fair enough.
Okay, you first.
No. You first.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. So I will take it and I will attempt.
You reach out to grab it.
Yeah.
Give me
This is gonna get dirty.
an intuition roll.
Oh no.
You're
Already made the bet.
You're on fire.
75. All right.
Roll well.
42.
What'd you hit?
Yeah, it's green.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's still hot. You were right to have picked it up with the tongs. You get your... Yeah, that's grabbing that would have been dumb.
Got a little aura.
You're gonna make me grab this searing hot?
Oh, no. I'm sorry. Don't use that one. Set that one down on the floor. And he walks over and picks up another one with his hand, about a foot and a half, and he's making to toss it to you. He goes, but no, set that one down on the floor. Or put it in the water bucket. It doesn't matter. You picked up the wrong one, I'm sure.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm sure.
All right, so I'm gonna attempt to take it.
Okay, he hands it to you.
I'm just gonna bend it. I'll spend karma on that to do it.
Ooh.
Need some money.
Because it is particularly...
I know. I figured I would not be able to do
What's your strength currently?
100.
Okay. Roll one die for me.
Oh, no. 2.
Ooh. That's a shame.
Oh.
Mark next to that excellent 20.
Well, yeah. Hold on. Does anyone have a pen? I forgot a pencil.
Got the pencil?
I have a pen.
You've only got a pen. I've got a pen. Now that I think about it, I've got a pen too.
It's a 20. It's a 20.
Okay.
It's a 20.
I have evidence I will have to go back and review, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Review.
Rewind.
Review.
Stop. Stop it.
All right.
Okay.
Fine.
Just because I'm stop it.
Okay.
Yeah. Quit it. You jerk.
Okay, so what are we doing? Going to bend it, correct?
Yeah, you're going to bet. Yeah, I was like, you're folding it in half, right? I'm thinking to myself,
Yeah.
did I miss why he's asking me this again? Go ahead.
Now,
He's like, this will fit, right?
81.
81. Woo! What is that?
81 on a 20.
Mm-hmm.
It's a 1d8.
It's still, it's a yellow. I did say it would spin caramel nut.
You did. What's the difference between yellow and red?
Where I'm at,
Pigment.
4 squares,
Oh, maths. I forgot. I had to ask you to do maths.
10 points.
10 points? All right, so you
291.
spend 20 total.
Okay.
You know what? Juggernaut's dead.
Yeah, okay. So
Okay. You fold it nearly in half. I mean, it's as close as you can get. Like, the end kind of curves up, and it touches the whole way, tip to tip. Wow, that's impressive.
I thought this would be good work for me.
You've been like a little child.
Huh.
Your turn.
Okay.
With a different rod. I guess.
Here's what I want you to do. I'm going to bend that one even further.
Well, yeah, they're not touching yet. You could go probably another inch.
Oh, well, here, finish that off then.
Well, no.
No. Finish that off then.
This is my best.
No, it is not, okay? And he says, here, take this back, take that pair of tongs. Hold this.
Take a pair of tongs and, okay.
Okay? He puts a hammer in your other hand, and he takes you over to the nearest animal. There are 3 of them. And he says, I want you to hammer that from side to side and get them as absolutely close as you can. I mean, touch them. Come on now. He said, I'll give you 30 seconds. You look like a strong guy. Go.
Wait.
Go.
All right.
3 Mississippi.
Touch 'em.
4 Mississippi.
All right, that's their hammering
You
away.
just ding, 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 ding. Give me 2 greens out of 5 on strength.
All right.
This is for each of the heads.
85.
It's good.
18.
Nope.
Hold on. 65. No, that's a 9. 95.
95. There it is. All right, you're
You're
good.
done. You got your 2.
Cool.
And you pretty much seam it up. I mean, you can hold it up. You're like ding, 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 ding. You hit more than 5 times, obviously. But yeah, there's no light in between there.
Cool.
Yeah. Demigod Wolfman is pretty strong.
Yep.
Well, no, I was. If we ever leave this place, we'll see where we're
That's
at.
only temporary.
We'll
It's only
see how-
temporary, man.
We'll see how we go there.
Hold my backpack.
Do I gotta?
Back to school.
What? It was excellent. It's still excellent.
Whatever.
Yeah.
He's like, you suck.
Railroad.
Okay. He says, here, hand it over.
Tongs.
I'm like, no. He's like, no, keep the tongs. And he takes it and puts it in his pair of tongs. He goes,
You've already touched
so.
Yeah.
And he picks up his cup and he pours water down the seam. And there's a drip here and a drip there and a couple of drips there.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, okay, that's pretty darn good. The last guy left, you could see sunlight through there. He was an idiot. And had a horrible left arm. Anyhow.
Mm-hmm.
My turn?
Yeah.
Okay. He shakes the water off, sticks it in the fire. Pours some white powder along the nearly red-hot metal.
I thought we were doing this unaided by anything else.
He's showing you.
He's showing you how to do it, bro.
Well, no, he's gonna cheat.
Ting,
No, he's not. He's showing you how to do it.
Sticks it back in the fire, hits it one more time, pulls it out, flips to the other side. Ting, 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 ting. Lights up and goes, okay. Does one of those cooling. Pulls it out. They've been smushed together, so there's a groove on each side. He tilts towards, pours more water, and it puddles along. He goes, I welded them together. Drops it off, flips it over, pulls it over to the other side, and fills it almost up the edge. He goes, yeah, so you owe me a free day's work, right?
Just got screwed. All right.
No, you just got trained.
And there's that.
You just paid for your training. He agreed to train you.
Train screwed. There's somewhere in the middle of that.
I don't think so, dude.
This is how it works.
Blacksmithing is legit work, though.
All right.
For really good quality stuff, man.
I'll go sleep on the
Especially
corner,
if
and I'll
you
see you in the
mimic
morning.
exactly what you just saw.
Yeah.
Do you have total memory?
No.
Oh. Yeah, but somebody said that was another way that it could be great.
Not as good as Water Freedom.
Right.
Pretty great.
Right?
Can I fight with Water Freedom?
Yeah.
He'll let me do it. It's awesome. I didn't think you would.
Why wouldn't I?
I was just thinking how
That's
cool
what
If
No.
you're
Because it doesn't
underwater
express-
in combat, how would you fight otherwise? You couldn't.
No, agree, but I didn't know it extensively said that you can use this for fighting underwater too. I thought it was just be able to run, walk, whatever.
It
How-
doesn't
it's water
expressly
freedom, bro.
say that.
How hilarious.
That's why I
and
thought
weird.
you were going to do like what you just did in the previous scene.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine a fight scene like underwater? You just run around,
Yeah, just
bam, 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 and like,
right?
Yeah.
It's coming.
hilarious.
All right. Well then. Ooh.
Charge! Oh, sorry.
No, I tell him if there's no more tests, then I'll just go hang out until tomorrow morning. I'll come back. Unless you need anything else.
Oh no, there weren't any tests. You had to lose a bet. It's okay.
Oh, that was the training. Well, mission accomplished.
Okay. We said don't. It's once you start working here, people will stop betting you things. Blacksmith always wins. All right.
All right.
He lets you go. You're walking back up, and you see these two coming off of one of the spokes, and they're coming right at you.
I start waving. Hey!
There he is.
Oh,
Let's see
yeah.
if you got work.
It's easy to see me. I don't even know why I'm waving. Ta-da. Here's your sign.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you get work at the blacksmith?
Yeah, he put me through the ringer and lost a bet, but he trained me a little bit and told me to come back in the morning. So,
I've got nothing to do for the next 2 days
Yeah.
until Elzan comes back.
maybe they have like Medicaid here or something.
Does that blacksmith have more work?
No, I don't think so. He barely let me in the door.
Well, that sucks.
I thought you were gonna go talk, see about the mining or see about
There is no mining.
what about underground, all that stuff.
Yeah, well, underground, if we're going for CD people,
Yeah.
yeah. Again, 2 days.
All right, we got time, I guess. What'd you guys find? What happened with the alchemist dude?
Oh, I got sent to Elzan the first time incorrectly.
Yeah.
The flower shop guy owes that dude a new door, by the way.
What?
The flower shop guy is the son of the people that we met.
Who did you meet?
I met a chick named. I met a lady named Samantha who told me Elzan would be back in 2 days.
Okay.
Down that way at that house, next door to the house.
So, we have 2 days, in my opinion, of which to get further into debt and have more trouble.
Well, not necessarily. How long did we have to pay back for these translators?
I think they said
7 days.
a week.
7 days.
So I say we sit down right here and wait.
I say we go find some gambling, make some money. We'll find the seediness we need.
Or we go do some hunting to sell
In debt.
to sell the meat or the.
Do you know how to hunt on this planet or even what's edible?
That's actually a
No,
And then if we go
sort of valid
asking,
point.
we're going to owe more people more
I don't
money.
know anybody anything.
You will, yes, you do.
Hey.
No, I don't.
The people you met, did they give any suggestions on how to make some quick money? I mean, if they didn't give you a job, did they give you anything? Info?
I was just gonna go forage for game. Like go out and make a
Yahtzee.
spear.
Like, go out and find Yahtzee games in the wild.
Were the people you met, were they receptive, or were they like get off my porch?
Samantha
Yeah,
told
more
me
like get off
that
that porch.
Elzan would be back in 2 days, and then she shut the door and we had to leave. Told me to leave.
I saw Blink
Here?
alive, though. Not even a mutant, but non-mutant Blink.
But that's her thing, though. Like going in between.
Roll your intuition. I'm sorry.
I can't.
I'm sorry. Roll your psyche.
I was like, I can't roll my intuition. It's a concept.
Yeah, sorry.
96
Okay.
million on
It
100.
it clicks again. that was a projection into whatever the liquid was. It wasn't real. Now that you replay it in your head, you're like, that wasn't real.
Then I voiced that.
Okay. He's like, yeah, it was fake somehow.
Some sort of liquid that I
Reflection, maybe?
crashed into.
Can we go back there and look at what you're talking about? No?
We have to wait. If we
Both
go
of
back...
you give me an intuition, or I said it again. Both of you give me a reason roll.
Ooh, 94 on a 10. 94. He rolled a 94 too, legit.
Swear to God.
I need one of those
96,
sets of
94,
dice.
94.
You people suck.
That's
I like
hilarious.
this shit.
Wow.
This for once.
That's-
And this is on rolls that, I mean, like, why can't this happen in combat?
Reason's my lowest stat, too. That's awesome.
I have a reason
That
of
is
10
awesome.
and I rolled a 94, bro.
Wow,
That is awesome.
Reason of 40.
He
in
doesn't.
yellow.
He smells like, does someone have a cat that
He does.
He's cooking
he
meth.
does?
I'm cooking
Yeah,
meth.
yeah. You're cooking there's something salty, but like he.
Did
Like
somebody
he- like
dump
he-
a chamber pot on you?
I don't know.
You stink, bro.
I told you I ran into this liquid that...
Bro, Blink's not piss.
What does he
I
have
don't
on
know.
him? Does he visibly have...
It might have become droplets in the middle somewhere. It's not like you had a bucket dumped on him, but there's something that.
Dude, you got pissed on.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
Hey, do you have to eat?
Yeah, eating's. You like eating.
Yeah,
But
but
do you have to?
I think I can tough it out. I'm a big boy. I was built that way.
Well, then while he's working with the
I
blacksmith
skipped adolescence.
for the next 2 days, well, for the next until his debt's ever paid off, while we wait for Elzan, we should go hunt for game and bring back hides.
We got nowhere to sleep. We might as well sleep.
I don't have to sleep.
Okay, for the lower beings, evidently, we should find shelter.
Well, I mean, you did almost suffocate in space. I was just.
Are you not a half
Really?
deity?
Really?
That's true.
This is the non-half deity talking. We need to talk to the half deity.
Hold on, time out. Wardrobe change. Yes!
Okay. Put your pants on.
What? Stop looking at my junk.
All right. I'm going hunting because I'm going to wait for Elzan.
I don't get to start working until tomorrow morning. I can go with you. I'm doing nothing besides smelling him.
Hunting.
What?
What? Going hunting.
I just said we
Dude,
go
we should totally go hunting.
Yeah.
go hunting or go find seedy activity and make some quick money or getting some bad debt or whatever happens. You know what I mean?
I'm
Let's get together. Let's make some bad decisions.
All right, let's go hunting.
All right.
Are we going hunting, or are you?
What are we going to hunt with?
We're going to make some
One of
weapons.
these and one of these.
Yeah. fists.
Mahogany and brawn.
You have to be able to spell it to use it.
Oh,
Hey, let me go back. Let me go back to the blacksmith.
Okay, cedar.
Hey, let me go back to the
yeah, that
blacksmith.
I can't get past the GH and all
There's
that.
no elemento in this, right?
Right. Like, how does
Hippopotamus.
I cannot get past
Hip hop.
the
Hippopotamus.
HGH. It's a hungry hippo situation.
All right,
where I
what,
can't-
Mephogonus?
I can't
We're
get-
going off the rails.
Yeah. Mahophanus.
Hey.
Mahophany.
Misogynist? What?
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey, I can go back to the blacksmith, see if I can get a weapon or two to use. See if he'll help.
Is that going to put you farther in debt? You just. Oh,
You never know until you ask. So, what happened? What'd you do?
I did nothing. The water bottle sweated on your character sheet.
Oh.
Stop that.
I am drying it off for you, man.
Okay.
Just tear it. Just
So are you?
No, we can't.
Yeah, let it dry. Let it dry.
He's like, let me wipe this off really rough here.
No.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Tragic.
So where are you going? What are you doing?
Look at that. Mischief man.
We're gonna go back to the blacksmith, see if I can get a weapon
We're going to go
or
out
two
to
to
the
go hunt.
forest and push the button that makes money.
Are you waiting for him?
I'm going with them.
No. All right. Tyler, are you waiting for...
Absolutely.
Okay, I didn't know if you were. Are you going to wait at where by the entrance of the city and let him go on his own, or are you all three going together?
I'm asking you to come with, wait outside. I'll go in and ask.
That sounds good.
Okay.
Yeah. So you guys tromp your way down to where the blacksmith is. There's the top awnings up. There's the forge underneath it, 3 anvils. And you walking up. He's still ting, 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 working at one of the anvils. He turns when he sees you guys coming up the walk. He sets his stuff back in the fire, hooks his tongs onto his belt, walks out and goes, "I thought you were gone. You're not going to be back until tomorrow. Are you here to lose more money?"
Maybe. Wanted to see if I could get a weapon or two. We wanted to go hunt for the night to try to get some food.
Were you going to
I was going to ask you.
rent that weapon?
I was going to ask politely because you won the previous bet and you're such a good, upstanding gentleman.
All right, you just knocked the Drax off a day. Did you want to rent that equipment?
If that's what it takes, all right.
Are you marketing for 3?
What's your offer?
Do you need 3 weapons?
Yes.
I don't need a weapon.
All right.
I'm literally made out of Dark Force energy.
2. As long as it's good quality.
Oh, of course it will be. Did you know
Here's that shatter steel.
it's a Drax and a half per day. So he hands you what look to be 2 full stabs.
2 full stabs?
Yeah, bro.
Like a staff?
Interesting. I was thinking of a piercing weapon. All right. I guess this will work.
Put it on your father's tab.
He goes,
His
"I'll
parents
collect
email.
from you tomorrow. That'll be 3 Drax.
I'll have to work it off if that's okay.
We'll talk about that tomorrow."
All right.
Okay. And that'll do us tonight for Gaming with Scott. We thank you for listening in. We'd love you to go out to iTunes and give us some stars. Beyond that, we'll talk to you real soon. Bye-bye.
Bye.
That's it tonight for us on the Gaming with Scott podcast. You can always send us an email at gamingwscott@gmail.com or catch us on Twitter. Josh Elliott is at Asmodee369. John is at JPMGarlic. Josh Jackson is at ActionJack853. Rico is at R1C0. Or me, Scott T, at GamingWScott. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/GamingWScott. Don't forget to check out nerdsdom.com for all their reviews and other great podcasts. Remember, be the superhero you always wanted to see in the world. As always, you'll be hearing from us real soon.